Evening, Holland, Michigan. Let's get that around. Um, Good evening, and thanks for watching the show. We have Malik. What up?
Come on, man. It ain't no question. You know what it is.
Yep.
Big Geek in the building, man. Represent. What up, though?
And we got Tracy. Come on, be a little more excited about it. Hey,
Tracy, come on, yo.
come on. Even when I
Just
say
had
your
this
name
talk.
like that.
Just wrote you a pink slip earlier, and then this
Yeah.
is how you're going to perform?
I know, right? Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Let me get to the footage over here. So tonight we're going to be talking about, obviously everybody knows what today is. Everybody knows what happened 22 years ago today. And I don't know where that light's coming from.
I thought it was 21 years ago.
22. It literally says it on the
22.
22. It happened in 2001.
Yeah.
2020. 20. Wait. 20.
20 plus years ago.
20 plus years. We'll just say that. 22 years. 2023 to 2020, 2001 was 22 years ago. So, thanks for joining the show tonight. We appreciate all your views, all your fun and exciting moments. No, but tonight we're going to share our moments of where we were on 9/11. And then we're going to talk about the Detroit Lions win last Thursday that everybody was so excited that to beat the Chiefs 21-20. So we're going to go ahead and start with Malik, and then we're going to work our way over to Tracy,
Started with me? What?
and then we're going to work our way back to moi.
I was just about to file a grievance if I didn't go first.
God
I'm tired of this treatment on this show. man.
dang it, I keep forgetting to tag people.
I'm tired of this shit, man. Man, I mean, wow, it's been 22 years already. 21. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it happened in 2001, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, it's 2023. That's right.
Yeah.
You thinking it's 22? I just
I've done that before.
got out of. I was under this rock for a few years, so I just came
Yeah.
out. So,
Oh, I mean,
man, what a day! Like, I mean, I didn't realize what it was until I went to an appointment this morning. And then the lady was like, "Yeah, today's 9/11." I'm like, "Yes, that's right." So
mhm.
when I get to the house, back to the house, I turn on TV. Of course, there's a whole bunch of shows on, showing the footage and the planes hitting and talking about the firefighters and whatnot. But I'll never forget that morning, man. That day was crazy for me. So it was kind of routine.
Mhm.
I was getting up to go shoot ball. Was going to hoop at a place called Burston Field House in Flint, Michigan. You know, I was living in Flint at the time.
Yeah.
And so it's a staple in the Flint community. If you're from Flint, you know about Burston. You know what I'm saying? So me and my boy Stefan and his homeboy, I can't think of his name, we was going to hoop. And so I woke up, did my turn on the TV usually, turn to ESPN, but as
Mhm.
I'm flicking through the channels, it's news reporter, news report, news report. I'm like, man, get to ESPN. I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. So I thought it was a State of the Union or whatever it was, and it was like, dude, World Trade Tower has been hit by an airplane, and so I'm like, so instantly my stomach goes start gurgling. I'm like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's going on? And so as I'm watching it, I'm talking about I've been watching it probably for 20 seconds, if that long.
Mhm.
And boom, here comes the second plane. Now I'm thinking it's a replay. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, they just wait, what just happened?
Mhm.
Another plane has just hit. I'm like, what? So I jump up, run downstairs, and my granny already down there
Yeah.
with her Bible wide open, sitting there with her glass deep in her Bible, reading. And she looked up at me. She was like, you better get right with the Lord. It's
Yeah,
not
for
coming to
sure.
an end. Oh my God. So I'm scared to even go play basketball now. I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? So I sat there with my granny. She prayed over me. We prayed. And, you know what I'm saying? I went on about, when I went to the hoop court.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my boys, we ended up getting into a game, a 4-on-4 game with these dudes that wanted to bet us. So we played against the game against them. We beat them. Then now they want to bet money.
Yeah.
So I don't like to gamble when I play sport. I'm really like a gambler like that. But
Right.
I'm like, man, you know what? We taking these cookies today. So we all bet 10 and they bet 10, so we all get in the end and we get $20 a piece. So
Yeah.
of course
Right.
we snacked them around real good. You know, my superior hoop skills, you know, took us to the top. And we got their money. So now we going to kick it, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we're gonna go back to Stephon crib and play the Sega Dreamcast and play that 2K game, that basketball game that was it was hot then.
Yeah.
That was a hot commodity, the Sega Dreamcast. And
I remember that one.
we went to grab some drinks and some what the Hebrews call we got to grab some bokish.
Mm.
And we was just gonna kick it, bro.
Yeah.
And I just remember just on night was all we could talk about. Man, what's going on? Like everybody, like man, everybody, we all had we in friends, so we all
Yeah.
got burners. You know what I'm saying? We're like, man, any terrorists come this way, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, like thinking to myself, being around my uncle and stuff, he had a more conscious approach to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had watched videos and all that stuff. I'm like, it's bigger than that, bro. That's just it's just not right. It just didn't feel right. So
Yeah.
we sitting there playing the game and kicking it, and we hear a big boom outside the window, and so it sounded like a shotgun.
Yeah.
So we instantly dug down. We hit the floor, and we listened for more. We're like, that ain't no gunshots, bro. That wouldn't sound like a shotgun. I'm like, I don't think so, bro. So I'm the brave when I got up and peeked out the window, and there's a pickup truck just head on with a tree, bro. Just hit the tree, hit it so hard, he went up. Like, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
jeez.
And there was this older white lady that ran over to him and like did this to him, like put her fingers right to his neck. And when she seen us come out, she jetted back in her car and she ran. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And so we run over to the scene, you know what I'm saying? I run over, I'm like, yo. And my man, this guy, you know, still breathing, hanging out his window, man, just kind of. His eyes was buckshot, like he was just, and he was looking at. I said, "Hey, I said, my man, hold on, bro. We called the police. We called the ambulance. They on that way. Hold on, bro. Keep breathing. Keep breathing." I looked down, like his pants was ripped, like his legs on the socket, and like he had a little blood coming out of his eyes. And I was just like, "Hold on, bro. We got you." And there was stuff leaking from under this truck, of course, and all these little the hood that came out by now.
Yeah.
Kids coming around the car, I'm like, "Hey, yo, get your kids out the way. They don't need to be around us. Get them out the way. Get them out the way."
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
and so I stood back and I was just standing by him, just trying to just comfort him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so some dude, man, come to find out his name was Red.
Yeah.
And I remember he had his shirt off, real loud, like that. Yeah. He came over. First thing he says to the dude in the truck on his deathbed, pretty much, "Oh, damn, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you got fucked up, bro."
Huh.
I'm looking
That's
at him
weird.
and I'm like, man, I want to ball his ass. I'm looking at him like, "Oh,
He pulled him out of the truck?
what's wrong with you, bro?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and so I was like, "Everybody back up, man. It's fluids leaking. I don't know what's going to happen." So I'd have backed up myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
Exactly. I would too.
that's why as I'm walking away, the dude I'm talking about, like, "Oh, man, I ain't gonna let this man just suffer like that. Man, he done opened the door, bro. Open the door. So the door up here now. You know what I'm saying? He done
Oh, yeah.
open the door. Yanked the door open and just let the dude fall out the car, man.
Oh,
Fell out
shit.
the truck, bro. And I just never forget the sound of his head hitting the concrete. It was just like a
Yeah.
loud thought like that. And, oh God.
Yeah.
And he hit the ground and you see him just the lights just leaving. Just I watched this man die. That the
Wow.
same day as 9/11, and I looked at the dude. I said, "Bro," I said, "Dog, what is you doing? Dog, why would you do something like that?" And we just letting him suffer. I said, "Bro, he was still breathing." And I'm talking about as soon as I said he was still breathing, you hear the ambulance from a distance. You know what I'm saying? But they finally got there. They were like, "Wait a minute, how did he get out?" Or did they drug him to the side? He fell out the car. Then they drugged this man
Away
to the
from the
damn
vehicle.
sidewalk and start running his pockets, bro. Took his wallet out, took his money out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at these bums. I'm like, man, that's some trashy shit right there, bro.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
when the ambulance got over, it's like, wait a minute. They're confused. They look at the truck. How did he get way over here?
Yeah.
Who took him out of the car? He could have survived.
Mm-hmm.
We could have saved him. They said, he just left right now. And I'm just so I'm just feel so bad. I'm ripped. I look at the dude like, man, I want to shoot you right now. Like I want to hurt this dude. You know what I'm saying? For pulling this man out the car. A day later, I talked to my cousin. Sure, I was earlier. He's my cousin Tay, rest in peace, he got killed a couple years ago. He was like, "Yo, man." I was like, "Yeah, bro." I was talking to him. I was like, "Yeah, I'm over here." I was talking about the crabs, like, "Man, I'm chilling, bro," and seeing this dude hit the such and such. And he was like, "Wait a minute." He was like, "Over there on Avenue A." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Bro, that's my baby mama uncle, bro." He was like, her blood uncle, man. He's like, she ripped right now. I was like, "Bro, I was there, bro." And it was just a small world how that happened. And that's how I learned the name of the dude who did it, pulled him out the car and all that. I'm just like, man,
Wow.
what a day, bro. Like, that day just, you know what I'm saying? It was just like,
yeah, that is crazy.
And then I witnessed another man leave in some crazy way, and it was just.
Yeah, that is a crazy situation.
Man.
For sure, on the same day, and
There was a car.
then you had that happen.
There was a in Kalamazoo. Witnessed cop going this way on the road and a guy coming the other way, and he got
They hit head on.
the police car and the other car.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Jeez.
yeah, and
This is on 9/11?
no.
Oh. I was like, dang.
I saw it on TV in Holland.
Oh, yeah.
Adriana's dad's.
Man, that stuff is never easy to watch or witness, man. I just remember specifically that day, like, you know, it was just the weirdest day.
Yeah.
You know, to wake up to that, I'm already here thinking, man, like, I remember, honestly, my thought was, I thought it was about, we're about to get taken by aliens. I'm like, man. It was. I kept thinking about UFOs.
I didn't think of it.
That day,
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
My dad and I got out off the front porch and helped the police officer out of his car. And then we went over to the other car to try to help the pedestrian, but they had to have the ambulance and help him.
Oh, extricate him or whatever.
He was driving, but what happened? He ended up on the passenger side down.
Oh, so it pushed him over. So, yeah, that would have been a creepy situation. So what you think about when 9/11 was happening? What was going through your mind?
I thought it was the end of the world.
I'm sure a lot of people did. I was actually living in Kentucky when it happened, and
I think I was pregnant for Audrey at the time too.
Oh, yep, you said you were. And I was living in Kentucky, and I didn't know anything happened. I remember waking up, and I was checking my email. That's back then when Yahoo was the popular one. And I was checking my email, and you know how Yahoo used to have like the main front page was like a news article. Yeah. So it was the Twin Towers. It was one of the towers was on fire. I thought, oh, well, it was an accident. Somebody wasn't paying attention, and then I fell asleep. And then Matt called and woke me up saying, dude, we just got, one of the Twin Towers was hit by a plane. I was like, that's what that was. So that's when I turned the news on, and that's when the second plane hit. And it was almost like perfect timing because, like your moment of, it was like right when I turned the news on or to one of those stations, that's when the second plane hit. And I was like, oh, and again, I thought, oh, they're just showing it. What happened? And then you could see people's reaction, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm just glued to the TV like millions of people were. And it was saying another plane hit the plane, and then they showed it from a different angle. And I'm like, oh, we're being attacked. And then that's when they, an hour later when the plane crashed into the, was it before or after the Pennsylvania one?
Yeah, Pennsylvania one.
And then the Pentagon one?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's when, I was like, what the hell is going on here? I didn't think it was the end of the world. I just thought somebody finally got the balls again to attack the United States. And, they didn't learn their lesson of what happened in Japan, unfortunately. And it's like nothing against, the Japanese people, but, what was the purpose? And excuse my history, but what was their reason of attacking America, Pearl Harbor? I always wondered that. I never knew what that was about.
Oh, Pearl Harbor was invaded by Americans. Americans invaded Pearl Harbor.
No, that was ours. Pearl Harbor was America. Was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Japan invaded Pearl Harbor. They're the ones and then that's when we went over and dropped the atomic bomb. But yeah, that's the thing is like
that guy Bin Laden, right?
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
He got targeted for some.
He's the one that was blamed on the Twin Tower attack.
He got blamed for it.
And it's to me, it's like, sometimes America can be that place that you get pissed off at.
I also heard someone say it was an inside job.
With what?
It could have been. You never know.
Well, I mean, and I don't want to upset any, because first off, the people who serve in our military, with gratitude, like
and the firefighters.
Because the firefighter, everybody involved with that help, gratitude, like y'all. I'm not taking my ass to work. I'm just being real, like so. I appreciate y'all going to battle, but I definitely think it was bigger than it was. I honestly believe that there was no terrorists involved.
I don't think there was
no outside terrorists. It was all inside
the job. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, inside. They were already in America.
I mean, I would just say this, like, just from the witness accounts, how those buildings are built. They're built to withstand stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
How they said jet fuel melted the whole thing, where jet fuel is kerosene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what jet fuel is. Kerosene is jet fuel. People's witness accounts of what these planes look like. The plane, it looked like a normal airplane. It said there was no windows.
Yeah,
it was like kind of like a blank cargo looking plane. Like they said that they found all the passports from the terrorists in that rubble.
Exactly.
And all that. And,
but yet they couldn't find all those people.
Yeah. And,
you know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous.
And how World Trade Tower 3, which people talk about, which was behind those two, was fell too and didn't even get touched.
Yep.
So,
and that's the thing that I wonder too is like, how did they fall when the bottom parts didn't even get touched?
Is it controlled implosion?
Which I understand, like if something's up here,
just like that.
I can understand it collapsing on the top.
They pulled the building which when you're in construction, so you pull it, you like the power plant, they blow it up.
Oh,
Yeah, like
yeah.
you were there when they
Because if you watch the videos, you'll see bombs going off from the windows on the side of the couple of everybody said, it sounds like bombs going off.
Yeah.
That's explosive. And 2 weeks before World Trade Tower hit, World Trade 3 was fell.
Mm-hmm.
George Bush's little brother, was it Jed?
Good. Yeah.
Who like ran that World Tower, that tower, took out a $2.4 billion insurance policy on that building, specifically targeting terrorists.
Wow. And that's stuff like that is like, they do things like that and think they're going to get away with it. And they ended up getting away with it.
And with military precision. And they did it. And they got away with it. And at this point, there's nothing we can do about it. But just be aware and like just pay homage to those who, the people who was in that building, man. It was a daycare in there, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Just think, they all woke up that morning getting ready to go to work.
Yeah, and a lot of
like
people, but a lot of officials, like, there was like, something like 3,000 Jews and Muslims got the heads up that was going to happen, and they did not show up to work that day. Condoleezza Rice was supposed
Christians and Jews?
No.
I mean, Jews and Muslims?
And Condoleezza Rice was supposed to be showing up there. She called the mayor of San Francisco and told him he was supposed to be there, and told him don't fly in.
Yeah.
For that day.
How come?
Just look at
because they probably knew that was going to happen.
A real plane. Think about a 747 plane.
Yeah.
A plane that you actually fly on, hitting that building. It would have did
way worse.
Way more damage up top.
And more damage around.
Yeah, it would have seen
the vicinity.
Engines falling, like the engine.
And that's exactly what I was going to say too. Is like when they took apart that rubble and cleared the area, how come we never saw any plane parts?
Even the Pentagon, look at that. It was just like a 16-foot round hole. You know what I'm saying? No wing sections, no engines. It was
exactly.
Just like it was like a missile with wings.
And where's the black box?
Come on now.
You know how funny any other plane crash has black boxes? I mean, why didn't that find it? Why didn't they find one?
Yeah, there was none, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
that's why they tried.
Did you see the reaction of the president when he was? You see where he was at when it happened. He was reading books to a school way far out, and when they gave him the news, supposedly he just. That's supposed to be a moment where, okay, cutting it short.
Yes.
All right.
Like he was acting like, all right, it's done.
It's done. Like,
yeah. All right, thank you.
Like he knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, it was all
Bush.
An excuse to get over to that oil. Weapons of mass destruction. And he took their ass over there and didn't find not one firecracker.
Right. Exactly.
This is you get over and take control, man.
So insiders.
Yes.
Absolutely. Man.
Yep.
Like, that's just, and it's unfortunate that's the world that we live in, man. And they got our soldiers going over there and fighting the war,
but nothing's going on over there.
People's getting killed still about it.
Because of us going over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then when they get back, they get treated like shit.
Yeah, they get treated like shit. And then I was talking to a soldier at night, a guy I went to high school with. He was telling me, I didn't know he was in the war. He's a pastor now. Yeah. And his name's Ben. Yeah. And he was just like, man,
hi.
I went to, all right. Ben. Yeah. He was just saying how messed up it made people, man, and people that he seen die over there, and got a lot of guys who committed suicide. He just couldn't handle it, bro. He was like, it messed him up that bad, and he's just talking about how basically God had to deliver him from all of that.
Yeah,
the stuff he went through when he got back. You know what I'm saying? The mental stuff and
I know for him to become a pastor after that experience.
But yeah, man, like I said, man, at the end of the day, we just got to educate our kids, man, stay informed. And
yes, definitely. We definitely got to make sure that, we get Trump back into office.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I mean, seriously.
We're gonna go back to Michael Dukakis.
Yeah. We need to get Ronald Reagan back.
Ronald
No.
Reagan. Right? Where you at, man?
We need to get Abraham
You
Lincoln
want
back.
coconut? Reagan not mixed.
No, thanks.
Oh, man.
But yeah, man. Shout out to people. You know, the people that lost their lives in the senseless, the loved ones, the families that lost loved ones to the senseless act of greed
Exactly.
by these.
We'll just call them government officials.
Government Gentiles.
Mm.
You know, that this is an evil world, man, and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, man, you know, you just gotta have faith in a higher power, man, and stick with that.
Yep.
That's
And
what my brother calls him. I don't know.
yeah, because that's what it is. It's bigger than us.
Yeah,
You
of
know what I'm
course.
saying? Just be careful with the energy you put out there, man, and treat people how you want to be treated,
Yeah.
and
Love.
and get
I was told choose.
and be ready for the next realm in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If that's what
exactly.
you believe.
Because in the end, none of this matters. And it's like,
I
I mean,
hospital, I was told choose love.
yeah,
you have to.
that's the only thing that's going to matter is.
Mhm.
Like you said, you find out what your purpose is right now.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
What's your
exactly.
purpose out here, and execute that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you're still trying to figure it out, you better talk to God about it.
Yep.
So we're not perfect. It's not easy, but it can be done when you tap into that other side.
Yep.
So,
Yep. All right. Well, let's get into the
But yeah, on another
other
note,
topic. On a happy note, yes, for sure.
all you haters, look at me right now.
Oh, hold on. Let's put it back on you. I put it on the. There we go.
Oh, and you know what? Just gonna say the haters that doubted us this first game.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to put an asterisk
Mhm.
by our win and say, oh, because they didn't have Kelsey, they didn't have Jones.
They still
Well,
had
guess what?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, they had the best player on the team still.
Mahomes.
And of course, nothing's new. And we're just so used to this. We got cheated.
Yeah.
We got cheated.
I just want to say I'm so thankful to be our kids' mom in your life. That's my purpose.
Thank you.
That's right, I
Their
heard
mom
that.
to be his wife.
Oh, yeah,
That's my
for sure.
Yes, ma'am. I heard that, Trace.
Amen.
Well put.
But
But yeah, we Detroit Lions, man. It's only one game.
Yep.
I'm as a loyal fan of the 0-16 season and all that shit. I'm gonna stay humble, stay grounded. But what a win, fellas!
yeah, that was a good game.
That was a good game. We did what we were supposed to do.
Thank you, Montgomery, for getting a touchdown because I helped
Right.
him.
Thank you, Tony, for
Detroit won.
yeah, and
21-20.
Oh,
They were down 20-14. Oh yeah, 20-14.
came
They
back,
scored a
you know.
touchdown, took the lead.
pick six, and then the touchdown. The goal
Oh yeah,
touchdown.
pick six.
Yep. But
Oh, good defense.
we coming, man. We coming for
Mhm.
everybody, man. I mean, game at a time.
It's about
but
time.
It's different now.
It's about time. It's been too long. It's been since
I'm not
1991.
saying we're gonna win every game, but we're definitely in the playoffs this year. I'm putting that energy out there.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Now, here's the thing that a lot of people make fun of me about. Yeah, I was a Redskins fan up until they were the Commanders. That pissed me off. That was just the stupidest shit in the world.
The name will be changed. I'll give it 2 years.
You know, exactly. And I don't even care anymore. I left them.
They
I
went
divorced
from
the Redskins.
to the people who killed the Redskins.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so I look at it as, and here's something that I've even told Matt that I liked Kelvin Johnson. You know, we grew up, of course, always saw the Lions games because they were always on TV. And so I like obviously Barry Sanders, Herman Moore, Mel Gray,
Oh, man.
you know, Chris Spielman, you know, the good old days.
Deep right now.
Yeah. And so, but then as the years went on, about 2000, I want to say 16 or 15, somewhere around there, I started, you know, following them more and paying attention to them, the Lions. And when the Redskins were still the Redskins, of course I followed them. They were my team since the 80s. But when they became to the point of following this whole offended idiots the last couple of years before they changed their name, to me, just like they fucking fell for that shit and changed their name because people cried about it.
Yeah.
And so I remember reading an article that said FedEx said if you don't change your name, you're dropping us as a sponsor.
So that's what it was.
Yeah.
They made it seem like it was the people more.
Exactly. And well, Dan Snyder at the time, that was the owner, which he is not the owner anymore. Which is why we think the name will probably get changed back. It pissed me off. You know, I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not following this team anymore. I'm done. That took it overboard. Yeah. And so I thought to myself, you know what? I've been a secret Lions fan for about 6 to 7 years. And I thought to myself, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to be a Lions fan. And so at least we don't have to worry about them changing their name. And it wasn't even just about the whole name change. It was just the fact that they fell into that crowd that everything was getting changed. People were getting sick of this and sick of that. I'm like, it's been that way for 75 fucking years. A Native American's the one that designed the logo. So it's like, how are you going to get offended of something that they didn't even care? They didn't even look at it like that. And so it's just stuff like that that really got to me.
I mean, they try to be culturally sensitive and all of that.
I can understand if it was like, you know, something a little bit more racial.
I was just supportive of, you know, them just actually doing it for the sake of culture and, you know, but it's like, now I see Native Americans like, hey, man, we want our shit back on here. Like, wait a minute, so what exactly was it?
Yeah, exactly.
Was it the people actually talking, like you said?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the other thing. I followed this guy on TikTok. He was a Native American guy. Well, he still is, but he's a Native American guy. I know. He changed it to a white guy now. I mean, he's still a Native American guy. But
that's funny.
He actually, there's a picture of him, I'll find it later, but of him wearing a Redskin shirt. But on the bottom it said, you know, something like, I'm not offended by this or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And so, to me, it made me think like, okay, how, and I'm going to say it because I know exactly what it is. It's these fans, so-called fans, that, you know, got offended because they realized they grew up and thought, wait a minute, this sounds racist. It wasn't racist. It had nothing to do with that. It was a simple freaking name.
That's just
a logo of a Native American on a sports team. And that was the whole reason why I was thinking to myself, when the Cleveland Indians changed their name to the Guardians. And I'm like, that's the dumbest shit ever, too.
And when it comes to coffee shops, Big B used to be called Beaners, and they changed
Oh,
it
yeah.
to Big B.
Oh, yeah.
Beaners, yeah, I remember that when they first, I still remember that when they first opened on, over by, where did I see that first one? I think it was the one on Chicago Drive.
There was this one studio called Black River Studios.
Yeah. Hey, that one was because...
Oh, my bad.
Yellow.
That one...
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. Yellow Studios.
We can go to African River Studios.
Yeah.
That would be way more or less offensive.
Yeah.
To them.
No, I'm going to change it. I mean, I'm going to keep it the same. No, the only reason why I chose this... Actually, you know what it used to be called?
What?
What I was going to use? And you'll probably be like, yeah, this sounds better. I was just going to call it Lighthouse Studio.
Lighthouse?
Yeah. because of the lighthouse, the big red.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and I thought, well, no, because there used to be a river called Black River, which is still called that.
If you're going to call it Lighthouse, you should have been Ben Herrera Studio.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome to the Ben Herrera Studios. 92.7.
I'm your Dutch Native American.
Uh,
Let me go check on the laundry.
okay, we'll do that after the show, babe. So,
Easy wifey.
hold on, babe. It's almost done.
Easy wifey.
She was gonna go check on the laundry. Everybody, babe, you want to say that on live? Do that on the live show?
Do what?
What were you?
What you just said.
I was gonna go check on the laundry.
On a live show, really? You want us to? Yeah.
There goes our sponsorship.
Good job, babe. Unless Tide sponsors
You're
us.
right. Right.
Tide, would you like to sponsor the Ben Herrera Show?
Let's just took the check back.
Yeah. Thank you, babe. We were gonna be rich. He was gonna give all of us Teslas.
Right.
But-
See you at the dollar store.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, babe. Now we gotta go to
Hey,
Dollar
I'm a
Tree.
millionaire. I'll still probably go to the dollar store.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I would.
Let's do it, man. They got some good food.
I would go to Five Below.
I like five. Yeah.
But yeah.
Did he just spend $1 million at Big Lots?
I think Shaquille O'Neal said he'd spent like probably like 50 to 100 grand at Walmart one time.
Why not?
He probably did.
Right.
Like he's like us.
Can't
Like
afford to do that.
you know, he grew up with stores like that.
Products, man. The products that you like.
Like back then, they grew up with like sagebrush and shit. You guys remember sagebrush?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Remember the dish soap called Joy?
Yeah.
It's
That's
still
still
there.
around. What are you talking about? You act like you act like that's not around anymore.
You remember McDonald's?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of McDonald's, you know what I just read?
What's that?
They're getting rid of the inside
Oh, the
self-serve
coffee
drinks.
machine, or the drink machine.
You can't serve yourself anymore.
You have to go to the cashier.
Yeah, there's already some in the West Coast that already got rid of them.
Why? It's because I say I want a cup of water, but I get orange.
No, that's no. Well, that was one of the.
I mean, no, I don't.
We don't
I
do
seen
that.
somebody else do that. I was like, dude, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would never be me.
Say that again? No, I'm just kidding. No, but I read an article tonight before you got here that they were getting rid of it because a lot of their sales or digital sales or app sales, and barely anybody's going inside anymore. And I'm thinking to myself, so what about the people that actually do go inside? So what they have to do is now you have to go to the counter and ask them to refill it. It's not. They said it's not going to be completely done for another 10 years. But so
well, I'm just thinking about this.
Now.
I'm thinking about germs behind the counter. Somebody drinking a cup and then you take it behind the counter. And I mean, I guess damn, but I feel like it can
how do I know what they're
still,
doing back
even
there?
if it's out there in the lobby. But
Yeah.
at least you're keeping them extra germs out there in the lobby and not back there with the food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause how many times are those people going to grab that cup from you,
Mm-hmm.
give you a refill, hand it back to you, and then go right back to serving food or grabbing money
Exactly.
without washing it?
Exactly. See, and that's the thing. Yeah, because they said the process won't be done until 2032.
Why I mention it now? Just
But it's
Damn.
later.
because they said Taco Bell, Pizza Hut,
They're all under the
KFC.
same umbrella.
Huh?
They're all under the same umbrella.
yeah, they're owned by the same company.
Same people.
But they're doing that to all of them. All of them are going to get rid of the inside, except for like what was the other one? Can't think of the other name. Subway.
Oh,
Subway said they weren't going to do that.
And Subway on their sign says 12 new subs or something like that.
oh.
On their sign.
Now I'm hungry. I want Subway.
Yeah, let's go get a tuna salad.
All right. Oh, it's already past 10:30 or 9:30 anyway. Oh crap, we're past. Oh, it was his ankle that he
Aaron
messed up.
Rodgers will not be back in the game tonight.
Wow.
That's wearing them low cut ass shoes they be wearing, man. Low
You-
cut cleats.
He even ran out with a flag and everything, and he gets injured on the third play. What the frick is up with that?
He was he was a football
Peyton
player.
Yeah, that's Peyton Manning. He plays for the Giants.
Man.
Eli might, or no, he played for the Saints.
No, his dad played for the Saints.
Oh.
You talking about
Who the fuck
Sean
did-
Payton? That was the coach from the Saints, Sean Payton.
Oh my God, who did Peyton
He played
Manning?
for the
Colts. That's
and
who it was.
then he
Eli
went to
Manning played for the
and then
Giants.
He went to the Broncos.
Yeah,
And
and
won
then-
with the Broncos.
and then Eli Manning played for the Giants.
For the Giants.
Yep, and he's the one that beat the undefeated Patriots. That was a crazy.
with that heave ho.
The one that when he caught it like way back.
Yeah, way back there. Yeah, I picked up. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was like, are the Giants really? Because I was actually.
I won $50 though. I
didn't win crap. I was at work that day.
I won $50.
I watched it at halftime.
My homeboy was upset.
I mean, I watched it at my lunch break.
He did not want to pay me. I was like, bro.
I remember the year the Saints were in the Super Bowl, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, like?
That was 2010?
Something like that. I bet Jamie Polidor.
Huh?
I bet Jamie Polidor in that game.
You bet Polar Bear?
And he never paid me.
That was number.
He got mad and blocked me.
Yay!
And I was like, dude, I don't care. I'm done. I don't give a crap.
Come on, man. Pay your debt, dog.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
That was 13 years ago. I'm not worried about it. I did.
Well, I'm small. Whoa, how much was it?
I think it was $50.
$50?
Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure. I don't even remember.
$50 today.
Yeah. $50 today would be 1,300 years, or 1,300 years. $1,300? No.
Mention our son.
Oh, yeah. So here's a situation that we are in. Adrian wants to join sports, so he needs to get a physical. But nobody accepts insurance for physicals anymore.
It costs $55.
It's $55. We're at Holland Hospital, wasn't it?
Holland Hospital was $75, but Holland.
I'll let you say it because you're the one that called him.
Holland Spectrum and New Zealand Spectrum is $55, but Holland Hospital is $75.
So we're looking for donations.
For the $55.
But because I didn't know that. I didn't know you had to pay. Because back in the day, it was free for us when we went, when we did physicals. But
we can get help with it. Otherwise,
I don't know.
I think a physical I had to pay one time. It was like $11 or something.
It probably. Remember
they
when
came to the school and did it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
They used to have a doctor that came up there.
Yep. And then they wouldn't stop caressing my balls, and I was like, "Is this as long as you do this?"
Not you did it.
Yeah. Why are you touching my balls? I thought you were done.
Otherwise,
I'm not even in this class.
It's basketball season, right?
Yeah. No. Well, that and okay. Here's a question: if you get a physical for, like, say, soccer, is it good for basketball? Or do you have to do another one? Because they're so close to each other.
That's a really good question. I think that you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think you only got to do one.
I'm saying if we can do that sooner than later, if it's at the end of the week, then we've got the money, we can do it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. But so we're just throwing that out there.
He works out of an alley with a tent.
Oh, we'll take it to that one. If that one's free, we're all there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the one where they make you walk in naked?
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Grow up, kid.
No.
But,
No.
what about his primary?
I don't know. I think it was the same because it was Spectrum. And Spectrum was 55. Or Spectrum was 75, right?
55. Holland Hospital was 75.
Spectrum it is.
They said
Yeah.
you can go to the ER and get it done, but you have to pay at the door, basically.
Oh.
To get it done.
Yeah, we'll just have to figure something out.
Yeah,
So if anybody wants to help out with that, that'd be great. We got, you know what? I'll just give you this light bulb. Check it out. It's brand new, hasn't even been used.
Damn. You guys figure it out.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Or wait, hold on. I got a pen.
Damn. Anyway.
Anyway.
Studio for physical.
Yeah.
It's something that our son really wants to do.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
You know, I understand that, and I'm excited for him to do that.
Matt.
Yeah, Matt makes $6,747,000 a month.
Damn.
That was a lot. That was such a random ass
Why the
number.
hell is he even working?
Yeah, no. That's what I told him. I'm like, dude, what? I think he gets bored.
Yeah.
Well, then come do the damn show, you moron. You whore.
Or let us borrow 55 from you.
You don't have any money. He spent all his money already. All his money went to bills like everybody else. But, all right. Well, I guess we can get off here. Lines 1, good good
Go
for them.
Lions once again.
Yeah.
9/11 years.
911.
9/11
You know, and that's one more thing because I just said that. That is a weird.
symbols.
It's yeah.
Symbols.
It's
That government loves symbols.
and it's weird to say it when you're at work and you're given. All right, your change is 9/11. Oh, I mean
State
here.
of emergency. That wasn't my mistake.
Yeah, exactly. And
Or
I'm
if you
like,
see, you look at the clock and it says 1, 2, 3, 4,
oh, 12:34.
12:34.
That's a topic that I want to talk about in the future.
Mm.
Is do you guys believe in the numerical? Is that a word? Numerical? Numerical? I said that wrong.
Symbols.
Yeah, symbols.
Absolutely.
Like, do you,
Oh yeah, that stuff is really important. What I was gonna say, kind of off record, not off record, but about a future show coming up, guys. I want to um talk about sports careers, like how old sports careers could affect people later in their lives, even as an adult.
mhm.
Something that might have happened in high school,
Yeah.
maybe an injury, maybe a falling out with a coach. I think it's a very interesting topic to talk about because I recently came across a situation where there was a guy
Mm-hmm.
who still feels some type of way about some stuff in high school about not
Yeah.
making the basketball team. And I'm gonna be real, it's kind of I have a story myself. I'm not sure right now, but about my high school and some eligibility stuff that happened.
Yeah.
That I got looked over, and it discouraged me so bad that I ended up quitting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And didn't happen.
Right.
But it's just something I think people can chime in about and talk about. And I lost my starting spot. One guy had to go clean his boat. He missed practice because he had to clean his boat. He still was able to play. Like, why were you at practice? I had to come up here and clean the boat. So you missed football practice to go clean a damn boat?
Yeah.
Man, where I'm from, your ass ain't playing.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
I know, you know what I'm saying? You have a team, okay. Oh, cool. I hope it's nice and squeaky clean. You sit your ass on the sideline for a quarter. We'll see you at halftime, or you're not dressing today.
Yeah.
This week.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You be here, support your team.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guy from the Lions who they set last week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he came in late. He didn't go to off-season, all those voluntary workouts. He didn't show up.
Yeah.
That's looked at. You know what I'm saying? That shows that commitment. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I tell Adrian. The timing. And I've been telling him this. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to teach you to be on time to things. And I said, because you may not think it's important now, but in your future, you want to play sports, your ass better be there. Because people are not, if you're late to whatever it is, practice, a game or whatever, you're not going to play. You might even get kicked off the team.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, yeah, but it's just now, blah, blah. It was only 2 minutes. I'm like, 2 minutes means everything, dude.
2 minutes for the rest of your life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get that instilled. He'll figure it out. When he show up to practice late and coach make his ass run the whole practice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to be late, you'll be the best in shape late person on the team.
Exactly.
Because we late for practice, you run.
Yep. Exactly.
We run the late out of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to tell him. I'm trying to instill that into him because he needs to realize that if he wants to get into sports, great, awesome, I'm happy for you. But you need to have that discipline of being on time.
It's probably going to take him to get his feelings hurt.
Oh, yeah.
And the coach will really cut into his ass and embarrass him. You know what I'm saying? That's just the nature of the game. So go all out. Make sure he gets involved.
Yep.
That's the most important thing. And experience is the best teacher. You can tell him all that in the world, but until he actually experiences it, that's when it actually kicks in. That's when it kicked in for me. That's when it kicked in for my now senior in high school. Kicked in for him last year as a junior.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He was upset about a lot of playing time he didn't get, but he blew it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was nobody's fault but his, and he manned up to it. And now he's back starting again and getting college offers, and you know what I'm saying? So back to where we know it should be. You know what I'm saying?
And congrats
My
to
daughter
him.
had to bump her head this year with the volleyball team.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because of attitude.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of attitude. You know, you got to be a team player. You can't have attitude.
What college teams is he looking
He's got a few. I know definitely a couple teams. He went to visit down in Illinois. Couple D2s.
Nice.
Couple D3 teams looking at him. So still early in the game.
Well, shoot, if he ends up going to Hope, we're gonna go watch him play.
And the crazy is I had that vision, man. If my son ended up committing to Hope, that would be awesome. He can just live with me, but I think I would probably want him to stay on campus.
Yeah,
So
I want
he
him
can
to
experience
get
all
that,
that.
give him that experience.
yeah. And then even if he does good, like a couple years, and then more other schools notice him, he can transfer. Yeah, to a D1.
I will end up watching that whole game on YouTube.
Which one?
The one that happened.
Oh, just last week.
Yeah, they had the whole game on there.
Oh
So
yeah,
that
that's
kick
right.
return.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
90 yards.
Yep, it's good.
Oh man,
That
Terrell
dude's
Harris.
dope. Yeah, he's nasty.
That dude's freaking awesome. That's who that is. That's him.
Oh, that's him up there. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's nice.
Well, I got his autograph.
Oh, we went to that last year. Didn't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah. Well,
So
damn, that
we're
was already
trying
last
to
year.
get to a game this year, bro.
Hell yeah,
I got
they're freaking
kids that I coach in high school. That's on that team too. So
cool.
shout out to Zach Hop, baby. What up, Hop?
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I think I got him autograph.
Zach Hop.
I think so.
Yeah,
What was his
We
number?
have to look at it.
I don't know what Hop's number is this year, but he's
I'll
like
have to look at it
6'5".
again.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good guy too.
yeah. Hop's a real good dude.
Yep.
So
But
Yeah,
right now
yeah.
their running back is or the quarterback is Trainer. Their running back is, I think his name is Chris Smith or Charles Smith or something like that. He had 142 yards rushing last week. Good game. That was a good game. It was a good comeback too. But yep. All right. So good win for everybody. Michigan won, of course, 35-7.
Michigan State won.
Beat the crap out of them.
They won, but they just lost their
Coach. Ooh, that's he's he's gonna back
It's
up.
not look good for Michigan State. It's Steve Nasser, the Nasser thing, now this, and then
That
it was
school
something else
shooting,
before that.
the school shooting,
yeah,
campus.
God dang it.
Yeah.
Get it together, East Lansing.
Yeah, exactly. But of course
Find
he's gonna deny the charges, of course, like
Said it's consensual.
exactly consensual.
Consensual thing.
Hmm.
You know, I mean, so,
The way the girl
you want
was,
to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
the way she was describing it, it didn't sound like it.
No,
But we'll see.
she could be on one, man. Like,
Exactly.
It's happened in the history. Thing.
This is like what do they call the hell's his name? The Bill Cosby episode. Situation all over again, but with younger people.
I seen a meme for Bill Cosby. He said, "Man, Bill Cosby grew up in the wrong era."
Yeah.
He said he grew up now. He said these young girls love pills and.
Yeah, that's nice. I think I've seen that one too.
uh,
But yeah. So
oh man,
I thank everybody for joining tonight. We're gonna cut it a little short, 6 minutes.
sorry,
short.
went over.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
But it went quick.
But yeah, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you want to be on the show, go ahead and get a hold of me on Messenger.
Oh yeah, bingo.
You know what? I was gonna advertise that too, and I forgot. We can do that tomorrow.
Yeah,
I mean, on Tuesday.
We'll be sending out.
Wednesday.
Look out for Ben's page tomorrow. We're gonna send out
Yeah.
some stuff about bingo, and you just inquire and inbox him
Mhm.
if him or me, whatever,
Yeah.
about if y'all want to participate in bingo this Wednesday,
Hmm.
and we're gonna do a trial run with it tonight, maybe, or tomorrow,
Yeah.
to see how good it works.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try it and see
Got
how it
some
works.
pretty decent prizes, man, for the first time going around. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, it's just something to switch it up, man. Talk some shit, play some virtual bingo, and
Have fun with it.
Have fun with it. So, good night, everybody.
Also,
For
and
me,
don't forget, next month is Halloween. Oh man, I thought it was brighter than or darker. I can't see him. The microphone's blocking it. Get out of my way.
He looks like a ghost from Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. Dead Dynasty. That was a good show. It wasn't that bad. But all right, so we'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Keep watching the show, keep sharing it, and we'll talk to you then.
Hey, peace out. Stay dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I was on. Okay, now we're all in there.
Peace.